Okay, so here is my vacuum chamber setup. Currently it's hooked up to whatever the heck pump this is. I think I got it off Amazon. I don't know. But it's got some of this crap, whatever this is. Or vinyl, I guess vinyl hose going to it. It seems to work fine. It's not like collapsing under the force of the vacuum or anything. Got my valve. Got a quick release set up here. So it just plugs in when I need it. Maybe. My right hand here. There we go. And it's not fluid filled, but there's a gauge there. I know if I was gonna do this for real, it'd have to be fluid filled because that's what people do for some reason. Then I just have this is an explosion proof lamp from like an industrial building, like factories or something. You would originally have had a cage around this thick ass glass, but I just took all that apart and then put some proto putty type stuff, I think that's what they call it, around the inside of this, which is like cornstarch, food coloring, and 100% silicone caulking. Just mix it together, and then I put that in there all around it, and then I set that down in, and then I just trimmed off the top when it was dry. It was kind of a pain to get the glass out. It was stuck in there for a while. Then I made a aluminum disc that fit into the bottom of here, just on top of where the threads were, to thread it onto the fitting. And then I drilled a hole through there, put a bolt through it, because eventually I want to put this on some type of a box, like housing thing, to go with the rest of the setup that I want to build. And then I poured epoxy on the bottom of it, so there's a pretty thick layer of epoxy there to help make sure that everything was sealed there, including all the things around the bolt. So it was important to run the bolt first. And then I just like hot glued everything in place when I was setting it up. Ooh, don't rest it on the gauge. That's probably why it's not reading 0. And then after it dried on the bottom, I peeled the hot glue off, and then poured some more epoxy just to level everything out and test the performance of the vacuum chamber itself. Then I just ran some pipe fittings. Well, I drilled and tapped a hole into the side of the light, number 1, or the lamp holder, the lamp body, I don't know. And then ran some pipe fittings. They're just 1/4 inch NPT, National Pipe, NPT, with a bunch of nipples and attachments to get the things I needed. And a valve from Harbor Freight. I think I got this off Amazon, the gauge. And then just normal air fitting stuff, really. It works pretty well. I don't have it plugged in right now, so I'm not going to demonstrate it, but it held close to 30 inches of mercury for probably close to an hour the other day when I was testing it out. And then it would have held it longer, I'm sure. I just got bored. But yeah, that's the setup.